All right, we are live
And we
NMGP.
are live.
We have Sir Mike Knight and Nasty. Nasty, say hi. You can
But
unmute your mic now. There we go. All right. If these guys take a while to respond, and you notice that, it's because we're all muting our mic or going through the process of muting our mic, so that we don't interfere with the feedback from the sound. All right. So going right into it, we have two new owners that have signed on. Two new owners, as pointed out. And give me a second here. I lost my screen. We have Dan Heater, who's a returning management from season, I think, one, and then he kind of skipped off to the one. But it's good to have him back. He has a very good understanding of our rule set, and he's kind of been here, done that, been through the couple rough seasons that we had when we started off. And then we have Neil Rambo, which is a dude from XOHL, I think. Really good dude. From what I could tell, I mean, he came into the ownership interview and just like blew my socks off. And I've talked to him a little bit, and he seems like he's gonna be a really good addition to the team. Have any of you guys heard of these guys at all? Sir Mike
Dan Heater's a follower of mine on Twitch.
is a follower, so that instantly makes him a bad owner.
No, it makes him a great owner. Any
Uh,
any owner who follows me on Twitch is automatically A-OK in my book.
okay, all right, sounds good. Um, I mean, other than that, I mean, we'll shoot right into scouting. Scouting's open now, and it's important that we give some scouting tips. So, Mike, what are your scouting tips for owners coming in and that are scouting players right now? I'll mute the mic and I'll give you as much time as you want to answer.
Well, I mean, as far as owners go, I mean, it's one of the toughest positions, especially at NHL 16, is the goalie. And goalie is one of the hardest positions to play. Give them more than one chance, because you don't really know gauged on one game as far as goalie goes. Defense is also a big one. Defense is a little tougher to gauge. Again, give them more than one game. And forwards, you're going to find an abundance of. Now, as far as being a skater, my advice to you is first and foremost scout. Scout early, scout often, scout with many people. All right. You never know who's going to end up picking you up. I used to play in the CIHL, now defunct, and I scouted with many teams, and I scouted a couple times, scouted here and there, and I ended up scouting a lot with this one team because they always had scouting lobbies up. And I got drafted by a completely different team that I didn't even remember I scouted with. So I mean, you never know. Try your best, but don't psych yourself out for anybody new to scouting. I mean, there's a bunch of us that have scouted before. We've played in leagues, many leagues. Don't psych yourself out. You don't need to be that freaking guy who scores freaking 6 in a scouting game. For the most part, owners are looking for somebody who's not going to puck hog and who's going to be a good team player. Chemistry is big, and in order to build chemistry, you need to pass. What else? I think. I mean, that's off the top of my head. That's all I can really think of. Yeah, that's about it. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. We're live. Cobra, we're live.
he's too busy getting high right
And
now.
I could do a little song and dance. I mean,
Yeah, I like to
do a
see
little
that.
jig.
Nah,
Hey.
but yeah, you hit that spot on, Mike. You hit it spot on.
Oh, is that all? You just gonna agree with me?
No, well, you're right. Like, I was an example of the kid that tried going in there and scored 6, 7 goals in the game. And my first scouting in this league was actually with Debo, who's now known as Omni. And I scored 6, 7 goals, and he said that's not what it's about. And it's not. It's about who plays defense, who gets back, who's back checking, who passes, who recovers, and everything. And what you said about the scouting for owners, yeah, scout everybody. don't just go in there and see who you like. And like, if you like people early on, write them down. Just don't like sign them right away. Scout everybody.
I mean, another thing I'd like to bring up is for the superstar returners. Don't think that just because you put up freaking 80 goals in a season that you're going to end up going first round right away, man. You still need to scout. I mean, there's a bunch of people, especially the middle of the road guys, like the guys that, the forwards that scored maybe 40, 50 in a season, and then decide, you know what, people know me, I'm not going to scout. No, they're going to forget about you is what's going to happen. They're going to have this whole draft list of people that scouted, and they'll be like, oh, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy, and you're going to be slipping all the way down to the TC, and you'll be like, wait, I put up 40, 50 goals. Yeah, people are going to be going after you once you drop into the TC, but they're not going to draft you because they're not going to remember who you are. I guess we still have to fill the time.
Yeah, and also don't change your gamer tag and then expect the people to know you if you don't scout. A lot of people do that. They change your game tag and send messages out, but then owners don't know you. Not every owner knows who you were.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, I went down the wrong tube for a second.
It's all good.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And I guess I don't know what the hell Cobra's doing, but
smoking weed.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right. Anyway, so I guess we'll just cut right into the interview.
Right.
All right. Question number one. Wait, introduce yourself first. Give a little background on who you are, so people who don't know you now know you.
Alright, I'm the GM of Lupocalypse's team, Nashville in the West. Yeah, Debo, I'm talking to you. You better watch out. But what I did is I came to season 1, got the MVP. Season 2, got the MVP. Season 3, Legacy beat me. Season 4, Season 2, Legacy beat me. Season 3, I won it. And then Season 4, Squid beat me. And now this is supposed to be Season 5, but it's considered Season 4 again.
No,
What,
I think you're wrong.
I think I am too. I think I am wrong. What happened is I got mixed up. I got 1 MVP first season. Second season, Legacy beat me. Then Squid beat me. And now this is Season 4. That's right. But anyway, I'm the GM of Lupocalypse, who's a great owner of Nashville. And yeah, don't scout right away and then not be it. Second question. Alright, I got a question for you. You introduce yourself now.
I introduced myself. Well, I think I did that in the last podcast. I'm Sir Mike Knight. I am not an owner. For those who see me in the owner's chat and expect me to just be an owner, I'm not an owner. I am playing. Right D-man. No MVPs. I'm not that good. I've played in multiple leagues. Anybody who plays in the IOHL, they refer to me as the league hopper. So there we go. There's my new nickname, League Hopper. But yeah, I mean, I've commissioner multiple seasons in the IOHL, president in the IOHL. I've been GM multiple times, owner multiple times. I'm currently an AGM in the CHL and LG. That's my second time in that. I've won 2 silver medals in the IOHL, a runner-up for the Calder Cup in the IOHL, runner-up for the Memorial Cup in the LG, runner-up for everything, never actually won. I mean, that's me in a nutshell. I am on staff this season. I'm a co-commish, or whatever the hell you want to call it, Cobra. And my son's crying. So we'll cut right into the questions, man. Question 1, what do you think makes you good fit as a GM?
That's a good question. What I think is I know a lot of people. I've been GM before in LG for CHL teams. I know a lot of people. Plus, I have Lupocalypse, who's a great owner. So I have a lot of questions for him, and he knows everything about it. He's been owning in this league before and other leagues. Plus, he also has been under great management as a GM in other leagues. He's a great guy, but yeah, I just know the ropes. I know how to scout. I know how to do everything. It's a long learning experience, but like when you get the hang of it, it's pretty good.
All right. Do you consider yourself good at the game?
Cobra, you asshole. I just say average. Like, I don't think I'm the best. I don't think I'm the worst. But we'll see how it goes this season.
All right, I'm going to give a follow-up. Differences that you've seen in your gameplay from 15 to 16.
I pass. That's the big thing. 15, I was known as a puck hog, which I was. I'm going to admit it, but I cycle the puck. I like to move the puck more. And I also get back on defense. Yep, no more nasty at the blue line. Always at defense.
All right. Question 3. What teams do you think will give you the hardest challenge or the easiest?
Easiest, I got to say it's LA. I mean, I played with them. I know everything they do. They're going to have the same roster pretty much. Hardest got to be St. Louis. St. Louis is a tough team. They always have been. Me and Debo always go head-to-head. Legacy always go head-to-head with me. But it's going to be tough. I mean, I got a great solid defense with Forfeit Canine, a.k.a. Ekblad. He's solid. I got the signing who better not back out on me, Squid. Obviously the best player I've ever seen to play the game. And then I got Lupak, who's a great right wing, solid. But Legacy's the hell of a goal scorer. He's a beast. He got Debo next to him. Biggest thing against St. Louis, you gotta watch out on the face-offs. Legacy at that one-timer kills everybody. But LA, why they're the easiest though is like I played with them for a season and a half. I played against them for 2 seasons. They do the same stuff, same people, same core always. So it's able to adjust to them. But yep, nice smoke right there.
Thanks. All right. Question 4. What do you think about the Raps? Allow it or not, and why?
I'd say I wouldn't say allow unlimited. If I was gonna allow them, I'd allow 3 just because it's part of the game. But the reason why I wouldn't allow them is because like if the goalie like gets stuck, because in this game the goalie goes too far by accident, he gets stuck. A wraparound's a guaranteed goal. It's kind of cheesy too, but it's part of the game. So that's why in my opinion, I'd say allow 3 a game.
Could I interject here for a second?
Yep.
And you can continue, Sir Mike Knight. Nasty, could you stop moving your fucking camera around so much? It's like
Dude,
we're literally
it's a
like
phone.
hopping.
It's my bad.
So like
My
set
bad.
it still, because it's literally
Alright.
like you're hopping with the phone and getting really into it, which I like, but
I think
Yeah, I
I think
know.
he's trying to talk with his hands. Is what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, is that
Alright.
better, Cobra?
Go ahead, continue.
All right. And the last but not least question: when you're on a date with your boyfriend, or you're a giver receiver, hold on. Are you a pitcher or a catcher? Hold on. Are you a tight end or a wide receiver? Your mic is muted.
Alright, well, just like I guess I gotta answer it. Fuck. Like I'm puck, I'm always the receiver of the puck, and so I guess I'm the wide receiver, Calvin Johnson. I guess. I don't know. Fuck.
So you like it in the butt. Yeah, I guess that's all the questions I have. Cobra.
Alright, I
floor's
got a
yours.
question for Cobra now. I got a question for Cobra.
Oh snap!
Oh yeah, I got a question for Cobra. Cobra, you there, buddy? Are you done?
I'm there. Go ahead.
I actually got 3 questions. Do you see T-News being the #1 pick again?
Okay, well, this is a little weird because this was like an interview for you, but now we're getting interview questions. I think that's a little peculiar. Peculiar. I can't fucking
Answer
talk
the
right
question, Cobra.
now. God damn it. No, I don't see T-News being a first round pick again. I think that would. We don't have DJ Treason as an owner, so I don't think Noose is gonna get picked first.
Alright, my last question for both of you, which is yes, and for both of you. Who do you think's winning the cup this season? Based off management.
That is impossible to say. And if I were to say any team right now, it'd be like I'm favoriting them already. And I honestly think teams like St. Louis. See, the thing that's good about St. Louis is with Debo and Legacy is like Debo, he'll even say it to himself that he's not the best player, but he's always willing to take accountability and learn, which is an important tool in any team where you got to be able to talk to each other. You got to be able to call out each other's mistakes, and then understand that, hey, this guy's not trying to insult your gameplay. He's trying to help you improve it, and that mentality is pretty hard to get. So any team that can to get that kind of mentality like St. Louis has had in previous seasons has a really good chance, especially with the contract signings, the chemistry that you can establish off the bat, your six core, that's going to help play into a lot of things. So without knowing all that, it's almost impossible to say who I think would win the cup. I really think it's up to grabs for anyone, to be honest. Mike?
It's impossible for me to judge off of management. I mean, until the draft goes, I couldn't tell you one way or the other. I mean, obviously the favorites right now would be either St. Louis or Nashville, based off of management. But you guys could have an absolutely terrible draft. I mean,
Yeah.
So it's impossible to say. I mean, LA could go out there and have an excellent draft and end up being the favorite. I mean, it all depends on the draft, man. You can't judge off the first few guys.
No, but I agree. I just want to see what the answer would be.
You said you had 3 questions. That was
All right,
2.
Yep. All right. The other question is, what do you expect from NOGE this season compared to last?
What do I expect? If we're comparing it to what are we comparing? Are we comparing it to the tournament, or are we comparing it to season 3?
Season three.
Well, it won't be anything like season 3 because season 3 had over fucking 500 members or something like that.
Yeah.
And probably went through about 700 through the process of the season. So because of not so much went through it, but we just built up our AHL rosters. Each AHL roster had like 25 to 30 people, and it was retarded. But I don't know. I expect it. I mean, if we're comparing it to the summer tournament, I think it's going to be a lot different. I think a lot of people are really into playing the game. I mean, even with all the errors and butt lag and bullshit, I mean, there's still that craving for leagues, still that craving for competitive play. So I just expect it to be a pretty good season. I don't, with the owners I see we have right now, I don't predict any issues. We are low on signups, but we're about 2 weeks away from the draft, maybe a little bit. I think 2 days shy, so 12 days away from the draft, and we should pick it up in the end. And that would be my only concern. But what do I see? I see it being a good season, a lot better than the last one.
I'll answer that too. I didn't play last season. I played. What did I play? Season 2, Cobra.
I think it would have been season 2. Yeah, Detroit.
One of the biggest things I saw in season 2 was, and I had, God damn it, and I had discussed this with Cobra. Hold on.
Okay. While he answers the phone.
Hey, it's the wife. If I don't get laid. Actually, I don't get laid anyway. I mean, let's be honest. Hold on.
Yeah, 3 kids will do that.
Alright, throw a question at me, Cobra. Ask me something, buddy.
I mean, I'm wrapped up with questions, man. That's all. I mean, like I know you got some beef out there with some other teams that maybe you didn't highlight too much. I know you wanted to be in the West. I know you want to play against Legacy's team. That was one of the things, and the bonus, you get to play against Kong. So,
oh yeah.
I mean, does it, like, when you play those, do you think that's going? Are you really gonna? Because like it's one thing to like want to play against those things, but do you think when you play them you can perform at a level that you can beat them, or at least be a difference maker on your team?
Yeah. Season 3 against when I was with LA, we pretty much handled St. Louis. We won the series. I think it was 3-1 or 2-1, but we won the series. And based off the way things are looking right now, my team's a lot better than LA was. And versus LA is I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, but I don't think they're going to beat us a game this season, just the way our team's looking out and going to be.
Well, I don't want to make this all about St. Louis, or LA, because I know those are 2 teams you're fond of playing. But like, what do you think about other owners in the league? I mean, You
I
played
know my
against.
buddy Evolution's gonna be fun to watch him on. It's gonna be really fun. And then you got Head Honcho, which I know he's the owner of St. Louis, but like he's just another example of owners that come in and love it.
I just told you to stop talking about
Hey,
St.
hey,
Louis.
hey,
God
man.
damn it.
It's hard, dude. There's such
All right,
a
what do you
Good.
think?
Don't talk about St. Louis.
What do you think about Washington?
Who's the owner of Washington?
Buff Sniper.
Oh fuck! All right, why, dick? Buff's a good guy. I fortunately got to play with him in season 2, and he's a good guy. I was about to sign with him, and then Lou offered me management, so I went management. He's a good guy. He knows how to build a team. His only problem is Buff Sniper, so he's a Buffalo fan. That's the only problem he has. He relies too much on
That's a pretty big problem.
Yeah, that is a big problem. I mean, he should be a Penguins fan. He'd win it all.
No, that's a pretty big problem too. Anyway, all right. So to finish my thought, the biggest thing I saw as far as the difference between season 3 and season 4 is staff are no longer owners. I know, Cobra, when before you had asked me to become staff, we had a pretty heated debate on this issue, and as a player in season 2 on the outside looking in, to me it seemed biased. If I don't know the staff personally, right? I don't know the staff personally, but I see, let's say Cobra's team, he's winning it all, man. He's got all the good players. You know, to me that seems like, okay, he's the owner of the league. He's got all these people. You know what I'm saying? So we had a huge discussion about it, and Cobra, you know, I think we talked for like an hour and a half, Cobra, didn't we? Something like that. It was a pretty long freaking conversation about it, and
yeah, I was off that morning from work, and I think I joined your parties. I was watching your stream or something, and then I'd asked. I think my whole premise was if you were going to sign up for NLG, and then you told me what a bad experience you had and stuff, and then we talked about a couple things then, but yeah, it was a long conversation.
So to me, that's pretty big. I mean, as far as I can't really talk about season 3 per se, since I didn't play in season 3. But I mean, that to me, that seems like a pretty big change. I foresee things being a little bit more strict from here on out because I'm on staff, and for anybody who knows me from the IOHL, I was pretty strict. I was pretty strict there. I wasn't very lenient. The rules are the rules. You know, pretty much fuck who you are, right? Can you go ahead and mute yourself, though, bud? You damn mouth breather. He's not muting himself, is he? No, he's not. There we go. There it is. But yeah, so I don't know. As far as this season goes, those are the two biggest changes I see.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up.
One second, I gotta add something.
Oh my God, nasty.
Hey, fuck you, Cobra. Alright, go scout for Nashville right now. Just hit me up. Everyone knows my game tag. Just hit me up, scout for Nashville. That's all I gotta add.
Everyone doesn't know your gamer tag.
Okay,
I don't
it's
know your gamer tag.
L-Nasty L61L.
All right. And just
My
to let
closest
you
friends list.
know, we didn't do awards in season 1, so you didn't win jack shit.
Hey, bud, it counts. I mean, I blew everybody out. It counts.
Oh, okay.
You can't give yourself awards.
Okay, I dreamed about it. Big deal.
Oh, well, then in season 1, in season 1, I won the Selkie. I didn't even play season 1, but I'm gonna give it to me because
You
it
deserved
was
it.
in my
You
dreams.
deserved it. Alright, Cobra. Alright, fair enough, bud. I didn't win shit. There we go.
Yeah, we would have had more people on this podcast, but everyone apparently couldn't get any invites. So
Debo, Lou.
lose. I think Squid might have been on it too. Whatever.
Nah, Squid didn't get the app. Nah, just blame Debo. Blame Debo.
He's not gonna like that. All right, I'm out.
Alright, man.
Enjoy
Take
your
it
night,
easy.
guys.